March is officially here, and you know what that means. It's time for March Madness. I plan on bringing much more basketball-related content this month. Now that that's out the way, I've been meaning to make a video on this guy for a while now. He could have easily won this year's NBA dunk contest by just doing the stuff he does in the layup line. I think he's trying to bring light-skinned brothers back in style.
Let's see what else he got in his arsenal. Oh my! Hold on. Oh!
What's good, YouTube? HBCU Spotlight here, and I'm back with another banger. As you can see, 79% of the channel's viewers are not subscribed. So hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you will be alerted anytime that I upload a video. Without further ado, let's get into it. This is the story of yet another trailblazer who is out to bring black colleges back to prominence. This is the story of Trace Young. Young is a 6'8", 183-pound junior small forward, originally from Owensboro, Kentucky, where he attended North Hardin High School. He was a 3-star recruit in the class of 2017, the 60th small forward in the country, and the #1 rated player in Kentucky. He had several offers come out of high school, such as DePaul, Murray State, USC, Virginia Tech, and Western Kentucky. Even with all of these offers, he decided to go do a prep year at Mount Zion Prep in Baltimore, Maryland, where he played in the 2017-2018 season. Young averaged 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists per game on one of the nation's top teams in the country. His Mount Zion Warrior team defeated the top-ranked team in the country, Brewster Academy, by a score of 72-68 on November 19, 2017. Young scored 14 points and grabbed 5 rebounds in that victory. Coming out of Mount Zion Prep, he had recruited interest from Georgia Tech, Maryland, Memphis, Texas Tech, and Rutgers. Young joined his prep school teammate, Tyreek Johnson, who also went to Wyoming. During his freshman year, as a member of the Cowboys, he did okay, nothing too crazy. He averaged 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal a game. Keep in mind he was only a freshman. After only 1 season with the program, he decided to transfer, and it became a huge headline. Before all this transferring to major HBCUs became popular in recent years, there was Trace Young. Trace had a brief stint at a community college before deciding to make the big jump. I got this next bit of information from HBCU Game Day, one of the leaders in the HBCU media space. Make sure you go check out their website. The former 3-star prospect made headlines in early 2020 when he said he would only be considering HBCUs. He ultimately ended up at Alabama State. At the same time, Mo Williams was hired as his coach.
So the big news is out on Trace Young. He had a list of 6 schools, and it was lucky number 7 that came in. The 6'8" forward, who averaged just under 7 points at Wyoming, is transferring to Alabama State. They were not on his top 6 list at the beginning of the day, but Mo Williams got hired on Tuesday. He made a quick phone call, and he must have sealed the deal because Trace Young is going to Alabama State. He made the decision live on Fox Sports Radio on the Odd Couple show with Chris Broussard and Rob Parker. That's how they say it. Let's hear what he had to say about his decision and if big-time players, because Trace Young was a 3-star recruit coming out of high school, is this now a trend? Can we see more of this going to black college basketball?
Man, this is so crazy because if go back, they're not even in my top 6, and I didn't do that to trick anybody. I didn't, to try to throw anybody off. But, man, sometimes just when you know, and Coach, Mo, he got on to me late, but, man, we just built a great relationship, and like I said, when you know, you know. Man, I think it's something that is slowly but surely happening. It was, I decided to do it, but I've had a lot of, 5-star, 4-star recruits, big name players, under the radar players. A lot of people hit me up, from people thanking me to people saying, man, that's crazy because now I want to do that. Or, from even saying to, man, I didn't even think that was possible, and now I see how big it is and how big of a possibility it is, man, there's people really, hitting me up asking for advice or, asking, how you are, why did you do this? And so I really can see it turning into a trend for sure.
But the former Wyoming player turned JUCO star would have to sit out the 2020-2021 season before he got a chance to put on a uniform. It's tough to sit out and practice every day and not play, Young said. But man, really, the pros that came from it, man, it's tremendous. I got to be able to just watch the game and learn from a film standpoint, end quote. When Young finally got to suit up for ASU, he was ready. He scored 23 points and grabbed 9 rebounds in the season opener against Western Kentucky and had everyone remembering why the buzz was so big when he came to Montgomery. To say that he was ready was an understatement. He is still in his first season with the Hornets. On the season, Young is averaging 12 points and 5 rebounds a game. His biggest performance on the season came in a 1-point thrilling loss to FAMU. He scored 29 points in that game, and in the game before that, he scored 21. From what I can see from his highlights, his game reminds me of Zach LaVine. He plays above the rim while also consistently knocking down threes. He shoots about 5 a game and normally makes about 2. Unfortunately, his performance on the year has been sporadic. Some days he drops 20, while others he only drops 4. Alabama State has been struggling this season. They are currently 7-21 on the year. Young leads the team in scoring, but maybe they need one more piece on the team to take them to the next level. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it to the end, type in Young Money in the comment section. What do you think Alabama State needs to have a better team next year? Also, do you think Trace has the game it takes to take the Hornets to the top of the SWAC? As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. We on the road to 10K. From us, over here at HBCU Spotlight, we out of here. Peace.